What up, this your boy Lil Wyte, White Music, him and Tasman, 36 Mafia representative in the building. You're watching ihiphop.com. It's going down. White Music in this motherfucker, man.
Weed is usually smoked, but it can also be mixed in foods or brewed as tea. When you smoke marijuana, you'll feel mellow, relaxed, and generally happy.
So we're here at ihiphop.com chilling with Lil Wyte. How's everything going on?
It's going great. I'm getting a lot of love from the city, man. I've been here a few times, and this is the most love I've got out of the city. So salute to the NYC.
And so the reason that we're here right now is the celebration of your latest project, you know, saying Still Doubt. Is that how you feel about your career up to this point, that people still doubt you?
Kind of a little bit. My artist Jelly Roll from Nashville, we was on the road one day, and we were talking about my new album, and he was like, you know, you need to come up with an album title that kind of reflects on your first album, but not so much. And I was just like, what you mean? He was like, well, you know, your first album's called Doubt Me Now. He's like, and I don't feel like you're doubted no more, but he said, I'm pretty sure there still is a few. So, and we started just brainstorming and shit, and he was just like, what do you think about Still Doubted? He actually gave me the idea for the album title, and I was like, you know what? I do like that, because there are certain cities that I go to that people either forgot about me, they thought I died or something, but you know, the album speaks for itself.
How has it been for you thus far with this album right here? We already being like so many projects in. Has the creative process started a little easier, or has it gotten harder to come up with like ideas and concepts?
I actually got Paul and Juicy's approval to put it out myself under White Music, because they're just so busy right now with Juicy doing his Taylor Gang movement, and Paul out in Vegas doing his thing. And you know, I just called him like, man, I need to do an album. It's time to put out a new album, and I want to do it myself. I got my own studio in Memphis. Got my own like in-house producers that, you know, got a very sick, dirty South, gritty 36 Mafia sound kind of. So this album was actually the easiest album, because I didn't have Paul and Juicy like right here. You know what I mean? Like, this don't work, that don't work, this. But I love when I work with them, because they know what they're doing. But I feel over the past 10 years they've shown me what to do. So this album, it was easy.
Speaking of, you know, in-house producers, the bulk of the album was done by Big Boy Beats.
Yes, sir.
So was that like a conscious decision on your part to just try to give him a lot of shine on his projects, so people could just hear his own sound?
It was one of them situations where he just kept sending me heat, bro. Like, he's one of them people, man. He just sits in the lab just all day, just, hey, big bro, I got something for you, big bro. Check your email. And I check my email, and it'd be slammer after slammer after slammer. And you know, I actually met up with him through like Twitter and Facebook. You know, he was like, hey man, just give me a shot, check my beats out if you like them. You know, fuck with me. If you don't, all good. Still gonna be a fan, no love lost. And I listened to like the first 3, man, and I was like, bro, what's up? You wanna be like the in-house? After I heard about, I'm gonna say about 10 of them. The 10th one just got better than the 9th. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, come on over here, man, and be like an in-house producer.
You got the song All Kinds of Drugs. You got that with him.
Yes, sir.
So how was it like?
Boy.
How was it like hooking up with him? Was it like a thing where he reached out to you, he reached out to you?
Like, you know, Paul and Juicy and, you know, Buck have been cool for years. You know, Buck's done a few tracks with Paul and Juicy over the years, and I've always been a big fan of Buck, man. Like, real big fan of Buck. Like, before he went to G Unit, the whole, you know, way before all that, been a big fan. And we've seen each other at so many different concerts. We're bumping each other. Hey, man, we need to do a song. We need to do a song. We need to do a song. It's like, man, as soon as we get time. And, you know, one day I hit Buck up out of the blue on Twitter and said, what's up here, bro? I got this track. You know, my homies are going to be in Nashville shooting a video anyway. Let's hit the studio. While they shooting a video, we can go in there and knock something out. And we went in there, and we were just in there drinking, you know, doing our thing, you know, partying, getting loose. And we started playing the track, and the hook just came to us. And so, yeah, working with Buck is like, I don't know, Buck's one of my favorite top 10 artists out the South. He's a street, man. Buck is street.
Big Boy Beats, he did the bulk of it, but you know, you saved a couple spots for Lex Luger. You know, so how was it like
shout out to
Lex?
Lex, actually, you know, I reached out to Lex after Juicy and him did the whole, you know, the rubber band business. I really just hit him up on Twitter one day with just like, hey, bro, much props on the CD, the mixtape's jamming out the frame, you know what I'm saying? Every track's stupid. One day we need to work together. He hit me back instantly. What's your email? I'm finna send you about 20 tracks. Pick you a few of them, do whatever you want to do with them, bro. I'm still trying to get my name out there. Let's do it.
What is your favorite song off your project?
It's probably about 2 or 3. The one with Pastor Troy, I did a track with Pastor Troy. You know, Pastor Troy is a Dirty South legend. That song turned out ridiculous because it's got a lot of subliminal material in it. And whoever's got the brain capacity to figure out who I'm talking about in this song, it is what it is. I definitely the song "I Do It." It's the actual first song on the album. Comes on right after the intro. I actually love that song because it's pretty much, I came up with the concept of the idea of the song of like me being passed out at a party, but in my head I'm still rapping, and everybody's trying to wake me up, and I'm still going. Even in my sleep, I'm still going. And I didn't do as much drugs recording this album. Alright? So like a lot of this album came out like, and not only that, I quit smoking cigarettes on New Year's Eve. So this whole album was recorded with me, cigarette free, strong vocals, like, you know what I mean? So the I Do It track was definitely fun to do because we did a cool ass little intro and outro for it, put some, you know, cool sound effects in it, and just really made it something tight.
But as your high continues, you might experience paranoia or confusion. You'll notice that